Guys, so you see the time we did high school, then we did do some things and then we punish we, then we did feel like we began galia and things, and we would move like, yeah, we do them. Right now, what the kiddies they do for the junior high schools and the senior high schools and upgrades they inside. Like what we used to do when we were in high school, right now, them upgrade them. What then we do need be details then we do because Charlie, if the educational system no carry that punishment thing come back with them go allow the kiddies make them misbehave like this, then the future leaders need there. Charlie, you go hard. It really go hard because recently KSS News Global they did a story about a junior high school student who was openly blazing marijuana. Then times, then people they hide. If you be student, they smoke, they hide for bush or even toilet. This one they sit for open place, they blaze and things, and it's like I am doing it. What you gonna do, bro? Like the students have been emboldened to that level where they feel like they are untouchable. Like, Charlie, we for be serious, so the kiddies steer chain, like them cross thread. Like, you will hear this one carry gun go classroom, this one go do this one go slap this one come out knife. They are initiating people into gangs. They are dressing like this. They are throwing gang signs. What is happening to our educational system? Anyway, that's not why I'm here. There is a story. If you be lady and you watch me and you attended St. Louis Girls in Ashanti region, come outside. We need to have a conversation. If you come carry Pringles or popcorn, bring them. I will open this one give you because Matters Day, there is a problem. And if you're a current student of that institution and you're watching me, tag along and let's go. Now, this is a story which was profiled by KSS News Global. Let me read it. 2 students of St. Louis Girls School were intercepted. Yeah, intercepted like a pass, like a ball. 2 students at St. Louis Girls were intercepted by school authorities after being discovered hiding in the trunk of a vehicle in an apparent attempt to sneak off campus. According to reports, the students were allegedly engaging in off-campus activities linked to hookup culture. Their plan was foiled just moments before they could make their getaway, prompting renewed concerns about student safety and discipline. Ladies and gentlemen, watch the videos.
Come out, hey, raise your hand. I don't go assembly
Speechless. My speechless, bro. But you see, at the end of the day, and send it to me because how bro you then come out them for Pablo Escobar and El Chapo, they were not even transporting cocaine like that. What are you doing? What do you seek to achieve with this? What are you trying to do? And as then they come out them from the trunk, then they watch they know they wear. You see, then times for high school we have like house dresses or whatever they wear, you understand? That is different from your school uniform. This one then they wear, how do they call a mufti, right? If you're tired, they then put anklets and things or like them shadow, then they go do the where them come out them. But in the video, one woman said something about the driver who was transporting them outside. Or say, yeah, or type have a form. So it means that they know about this thing and they kept quiet and they use these 2 students as a scapegoat or what? Because or Taiba, it means that they frequent the campus to come and transport these students out. They knew about it and they decided to keep quiet, or they didn't have enough evidence. Or the way he was transporting them, they were not privy to more information about that. What is happening here? Also, they have to quit calling them prostitutes and things. I feel like it's damaging. Like, you know, they need until they investigate the whole thing and they come to a conclusion of what really happened, because a lot of things will happen. These are minors. That is a man or someone transporting them outside campus. They transport them from campus to outside. So if you say the man they run some prostitution ring, or they go pimp them to men, or what is his role in this? He must be investigated. Why is the man frequenting campus and transporting students, minors, outside the campus for them to go and engage in whatever people they call them? Investigations must be done, like them for investigate some of these things. Not be saying you go call the kiddies prostitutes and they are wearing anklets and they are this and I call up. I get it. What they did I don't think it is in the school rules for you to go and lie in a trunk for you to be transported outside. It is wrong. Wrong is wrong. But proper investigations must be done. The man who is transporting them or who was transporting them out, what is he transporting them out to go and do? Is it sex trafficking? Does he run a criminal enterprise, a sex trafficking enterprise? If it is so, then it is criminal. These are minors. Whether they are wearing anklets, they are wearing short skirts, and we will have that conversation, but before tackle the issue properly. Okay, in the video she said, "Oh, Obaha de Bia, Oba Otaibaha." She said he frequents the campus. Imagine you day house, you be parent, you day house, then you go see say your kiddie. How, bro? How? It be very serious something. These are minors. I will always highlight on the fact that these are minors. They are minors. But we play with a lot of things in this country. Chastising them and calling them names no go solve this thing. We need to find out what they were going to do out there. How frequent they do these things. Are they the only students involved in this, or there are a lot of students involved in this? Is the man running an enterprise? Why is the man engaging the services of minors, the boat driver or wherever? Now, you will risk your life, fold yourself like a cloth to go. What is happening in this country? What is happening? And I know the school will deal with the girls and everything, but I feel like them for hand over the guy who was transporting the kiddies, to the police or the CID or whatever security agency where them go do this. They fall under, make them investigate, because this, if we be say this is not just an isolated Senya Ghana nkwana nkrofo adwenye obi a mitwa video twi moto ya ubroni krum krom misbehave. Look at them. Enye moa come on too. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, this is a serious issue, and I feel like we should sanitize our educational institutions, especially the junior high schools and the senior high schools. There are a lot of things happening, and Charlie, we for do something about them. We for not just sit there and watch them and this be normal. It is not normal. We don't have to normalize some of these things, and so they must be investigated. The root of the matter, there is something happening. There's something happening on campus. If the students have been emboldened enough to engage in something like this, to lie in someone's trunk for them to be transported outside to go and engage in whatever shenanigans, it doesn't speak well of the school. Imagine I pay school fees. I entrust the care of my child in your hands, and I see the next thing I see is my kid is being brought out of a trunk, that she was being transported outside to go and engage in what? Prostitution. No, it doesn't speak well of the school. It doesn't speak well of the administration. It doesn't speak well of anyone. It doesn't speak well of our educational system. Your job is to go out there and learn. Why are you doing these things? This is too much. But anyway, I have some comments. I compiled some comments in the comment section when the video was shared. Let me share it with you people. This one's a prostitute, and did you catch them in the act? I mean, let's be guided. That they are wild, yes, but it comes with the age. Like toddlers and teenagers will test you in ways you cannot even understand. I feel some way hearing a whole adult calling under 18-year-olds that word. Exactly. I feel like the prostituting and the talking in there be some way. Like, bro, cool down. Then this was imagine seeing your daughter in this video, the embarrassment alone. Then this was publicly shaming students for their clothing can really hurt them emotionally. Instead of helping them learn, it can make them feel embarrassed and scared. This can lead to low self-esteem and anxiety, creating a negative environment at school. Instead of humiliating the students, schools should talk to them privately about dress code issues. They can educate the students on what is appropriate to wear and encourage open conversation about personal style and respect. This way, students feel supported and understood, which helps them grow and learn better. Well. Really, unless American senior high school, because Ghana, forget. The things that we went through, the things that sometimes the things that our educators tell us, like you go like, hey, how can you tell me this? But then I understand where she's coming from. Openly rebuking them, openly dragging them, recording it and posting it on social media is not going to fix the issue. It requires tact. You are dealing with teenagers. They are raw. They are out there. They are exploring. There's a lot of things going on in their life that they don't understand. It requires tact. So I understand where he's coming from. This one said, some of you girls are the reason why nowadays people don't see the essence of sending female child to school. They rather prefer them to learn a skill. What at all are some of you collecting? Nah, I don't think. Actually, in Ghana, we have more females or more women in school. We have more females in school as compared to the population of men. Like when recently there was a census that was conducted, and we found out that like a lot of girl child, like what am I saying? Like females are in school. So this one, I beg to differ. But anyway, it's just your opinion, so we will go about it. This one said, please, what is the names of the girls, because my sister is in that school. We don't have their names. You should call your sister or visit them and go and find out yourself. Then most of these house mistresses don't check on our girls because the school population is too much. No more roll call in schools now. The school authorities can do better. It is true. There are a lot of, kiddies in the schools. So like the house mistresses who are supposed to, care for them, pay attention to them, they are overwhelmed. Those days, every 3 seconds, they do roll call. Unless they know here's somebody pass back or somebody skill word, they can't do roll call. Right now, bro, you are basically dealing with about 200 students. And so they are overwhelmed. So, into a day, high school girls have been caught in this act. First of all, that's an age well below the age of consent. We don't know the full story. They could have been groomed, manipulated, or coerced into doing something like that. I'm not saying what they did isn't bad, but let's get the full story before we pass judgment and see what help they need. Exactly my point. A lot of factors could have contributed to this thing happening. So we first sit and understand. I'm not be saying you go call them names and you go to do or yeah. This reminds me of when I sneaked out of campus when I was in secondary school. I was successful, but when I was returning, I sat at the back of a trotro. It was left with one person at the back seat, and guess who came to sit there? My school senior house mistress, and she knew me because she was my teacher as well. She asked me where is my SZ at, and I was looking at her. She then said I should see her in her house when I get to campus. Long story short, she gave me 1 acre of land to weed. I'll never forget that day. I was caught red-handed. Oh, by this time, some guys send them transport money to come home. This man spoiled the move. See, by now, some chairman the potent Viagra in the world, like the Viagras in the world. You go drink, come, send them transportation, say me, then come meet them and things. The world has changed a lot. Back in the day, when someone did something crazy on campus, it wasn't posted on social media. Nowadays, when students sneak out, although we did the same thing back then, it ends up making headlines. I find that interesting. That is the technology age. The new media age, social media age. Right now, the students themselves, they are on TikTok, JSS1, TikTok, SS1, TikTok. So the information is readily available. Right now, everybody won't go viral. Everybody won't record. So, yeah. So, yes, people are sharing their views about this particular story. But yes, it is what it is. This is what is happening. But I feel like calling the kiddies names and everything, go solve this issue. The school for investigate this particular incident and make sure say it no go happen again. Yeah, my name is Kwadwo. Sheldon, what do you make of this story? Share it in the comment section and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We out.